Hello crafters, this is Lindsay Gasper. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator out of Mesa, Arizona, and today I have a very simple card for you using the Fitting Florets suite of products. I did a complete unboxing a couple of days ago, so if you're interested in seeing the full suite, refer back to my channel and navigate over to that video. I'm going to just define real quickly what I mean by a simple card. It's really stamps, ink, and paper. And there's not going to be any very difficult technique here. It's just a quick, simple, beautiful card. And I really enjoyed making it. It came together real nicely, and I can't wait to show it to you. Here we go. I'm gonna review. All right. So this is what we've got here. I don't know about you, but I just love this font. I really do. It's so pretty. And this is our rubber stamps. They really stamp just extraordinarily well. I love the capitals along with the mix of the font. And so the base of the card is using Night of Navy, and then I've used the designer series paper, and that has the colors Soft Succulent, and this is going to be Balmy Blue. This beautiful rose, gold embellishment, that is, I actually made it into a sticker, and I'll show you how I did that. And that is called the Distressed Gold paper. And then I did add a little bit of dimension. I think you can see from here, just to give it a little bit more depth. And I think it turned out really nice. So I did a little bit of a color change up. And for this video, or for this, the one that I'm going to demonstrate for you, and we'll see which one you like better. I'm going to see if I can move this over here. I don't think I'm going to have enough room to do that, so I guess we'll just have to kind of keep this in mind. Anyway, the inside, just getting to that really quickly, from our home to yours, I think this is just, it's quick, simple, and very elegant, and that's very much my style. All right, so the card base, I already have it scored, and we're going to talk a little bit about, is it the mountain or the valley? If you're wondering what is the mountain or the valley, the mountain is on this side. See how it kind of resembles a mountain? And the inside of it, it resembles the valley. So that's why they say, is it the mountain or the valley? However, I'm a little different in the way that I like to work with my card flat. And then I like to fold it over when I'm done. So I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger so it's a little easier for everyone to see. All right, here we go. And you have this cut down to size for, just to save a little bit of time for anybody, sorry about that, for everybody watching. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. This is one of two products that we have, two adhesive tapes that we have. This is Stampin' Seal Regular, and this is Stampin' Seal Plus. You use Stampin' Seal Plus when you're going to be using and putting multiple layers on, elements that are heavier, that need a much stronger bond, a much quicker bond. That's when you're going to use this one. So because I'm just layering one layer right here for now, I'm just going to use my regular Stampin' Seal. There's quite a price difference, so you really want to be careful when you're using, that you're using the right adhesive for the job, essentially. This paper is not directional, which is great. Sometimes they're directional, and although those papers are always beautiful, as are almost all of our designer series paper, of course, if you ask me, some patterns are definitely much better than others. This one, I just love these colors. And I love that you can turn this into a birthday card. You can turn this into a Christmas card like I've done. And it's really all year round you can use it, which I think is fantastic. Not everybody wants to has room even for all of the products in the catalog. I know I don't. I have to personally pick and choose. And it's great that they've really kept that in mind with this suite. That is some feedback that Stampin' Up! Did receive, and they took it seriously. And I think that's great. I'm going to move this out of the way just for a moment so you can kind of see what I've done here. I've already pre-stamped it, but I thought that it could use a little bit of extra in the oval here. I left it off on my original iteration of this card, but I think that it could have used a little something extra that doesn't make it too complicated. Sorry about that, folks. My camera got tipped a little bit when I got a little excited. I'm just going to demonstrate. This is I'm using one of the Stampin' Blends markers. These are alcohol-based markers, and they're honestly they're awesome. There is a dark and a light for every shade, and you can really see that quite clearly here because the outside of the stamp I used full strength soft succulent, and I'm filling it in with our light shade. So I did do some coloring ahead of time just because I know that coloring isn't always the easiest thing to watch somebody do on camera. So I thought that I would just show a little bit just to kind of give everyone a quick idea of what these what these markers can do. And I thought we would just kind of go from there. Oh man, I got stuff sliding all around my workspace. Good gracious. Good thing you can only see just a little bit of it, huh? All right, so I have turned this into a sticker, just like I have done in my prior videos that you have seen, I'm sure. This is what these are called adhesive sheets. This is what they look like. They peel off just like this, and you stick it to the back. So basically, I stuck it to the back of this paper, and then, so now it's not sticky quite yet, and I have to remove the sticky back. I ran it through the die cutting machine with the die that looks like this. And now I'm just gonna kind of do my best to eyeball it. These sticker sheets, they are, anybody that has worked with me in my studio knows they are one of my favorite things. Anytime I can get away with not putting glue on a really detailed die like this one makes me happy. So I think that it's perfect for this usage. And, don't worry about it. If it's not quite in the center, don't worry about it. Nobody's going to know. Just keep going. I mean, as my mom says, hi, Mom, if it was perfect, it would be Walmart. And you know what? This is not Walmart. So it's not perfect. A human made this. All right. So again, now I'm going to show this a little bit better. I'm going to put some more adhesive on here and make sure that I'm putting it on the right way. Good gracious. All right, and just kind of lay it down here. Okay, that looks nice. I turned this into, I popped this up a little bit, and this is one of my other most favorite things. These are the foam adhesive sheets. I just adore them. Oh my gosh, you guys, they only came out with it just a little while ago, and I think that they're just fabulous. Okay. And I originally made this card, and when I went to pop this on, I had it in Balmy Blue, which is the card base. That's the color. That's what it's called. And that was with this card here. And then I flipped it around, and I thought, I think that I like a little bit more contrast in the center focus of this card. Gosh, I sure love that dark blue on there and in the light font. I almost might like it better than my first card here. So, all right, on to the next. Now I'm going to do the insert. And I'm going to be brave, and I'm going to do some stamping on the camera for you. And, it might work out and it might not. And if it doesn't, well, that's okay. This is the Balmy Blue stamp pad, and I'm just going to, I have it attached to a clear glass block. Sorry, it's not glass, it is acrylic, pardon me. And I'm going to make sure that it's nice and inked up. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to grab a piece of paper because It's always wise just to make sure that you have it inked up nicely before you stamp on your project. So I think that this is real nice, and this is nice, and that's just right. So I think we're just gonna go ahead with it. I'm actually not using my anything underneath my stamping surface because these are the rubber block, the rubber stamps, and you don't need to put anything underneath them because they already have a cushion built in. With our photopolymer stamps, you're going to need to put something underneath it because they don't have, you see the difference? They don't have that pillow underneath it to help it stamp. So I'll grab a little mat before I go to stamp with that. I'm holding down the stamp just for a few minutes, and that just gives the paper time to absorb the ink a little bit better. Sorry for the reflection of my light. I know it's a little hard to look at. All right. Excuse me, I have a little frog in my throat today. I'm not sure why. I might have been spending a little bit too much time outside. All right, so like I said, I'm going to grab a little. This is the Stampin' Pierce mat. This is from my stamping group. I'm actually under Patty Bennett. She is my upline, and she sent this to me for my title advancement. So thanks, Patty, if you're listening. I'm going to just add a little bit of just a little bit in here with the soft succulent, and I'm gonna use this leaf. And I think that that's gonna be, I always kind of put something in there just for a little bit of visual interest. And I'm going to flip it around so that it just looks like slightly different, but not really different. All right. Successful stamping on camera. Good for me, right? All right. Now I'm gonna again use my Stampin' Seal, and just gonna put it on all four edges here. There may be some that would say that you don't need adhesive on all 4 pieces. I would say that I don't agree with that, but I'm also known for being really adhesive heavy. So, so there's that. Oh, let's check to make sure we got the right side. Okay, because we've done that before, and then you have to pull it out, and you know, it still works, but okay. All right, and I'm gonna flip my project over to burnish my edges with my bone folder. That is absolutely critical if you want your card to stand up nice. This one isn't super heavy, but you know, so it probably would stand up either way, but it's just good practice. All right, guys. So this is the one that I just made, and then I'm going to bring in this other one. And you know what? Looks like I didn't varnish it. What do you know? Now it sits nice and flat. All right, so maybe you can let me know in the comments which one you like better. And that's it. That's all I got for you. Just quick and simple. I hope you all enjoyed the presentation, and thank you again so much for visiting my channel. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I actually already have another card ready for tomorrow that I'm going to shoot tomorrow, and I hope you're enjoying my channel, and feel free to shop with me or follow me at Desert Rose Crafter on Instagram, and feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, and if you could just go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, and that really would help me out. Thanks again, and take care.